So, I'm currently using color channels 1 and 2 as they're easy to access, but I'm only using, but they will be moved. Here is the block palette, by the way. This level needs one color, and it's the background color. Yeah, I can link all of these up to the background. Why did I do this? Actually, to make it smart, so I can link all of these in the background using up 0 color channels. I'm only using 2, so I could. I need 1 color channel right now to have the macro for this part. No, I don't yet have that. Do I have the macro? I do have my phone connected right now, so it is possible for me to just pull up my. I'm actually working on a platform right now. That's why on my gaming platform. That's why it's so messy here. But we can go here. That is my save folder on my mobile device. I really forgot which folder. Sadly, there was no new gauntlets to play yesterday. I was actually kind of excited. Grab this Cycles piano cover. So, I have no clip on right now. I just want this to move around. So, let's delete all of these objects. I have a lot of time still to spend on this project. But what I will do here is give them a group ID, make one a area parent, then I will group them. They are in group ID number 5. So they look the same, but now grab group 5, move them up by 5 bits, and then have them fade. It will have nothing. So now 0.25, negative 10 steps down, then 10 steps up. Then I will select both of those objects, generate a loop. Wow! They are actually fucking solid. So to avoid all of that, I've left to select every single one of these. Go to extra, enable none, enable the, make it no longer solid. Perfect! So, It's a spam number. It's a spam number. Yes, they save numbers that are spam as spam and then a number. Which means I know, oh, it's spam. That may not actually, yes, and that's why I add spam to my contacts. Is it a little crazy? I am this crazy, Dad. Actual spam numbers into my contacts as spam and then a number. This toggle is. By the way, all we need to do is just add 200 to all of the group IDs and color IDs, as you can see here. It's not show the ground. It's 200 degree color ID can be changed to. This be increased by 100. I only use one color channel so far. It is for all of the blending colors. And then me set to any blending color that uses the background. If we look at the color, that's how it looks like. This guy over here is actually the first thing I've decorated, and to be fair, it's one of the worst looking parts. Here I'm using an Electroman Adventures block, but this here just looks so bad. So let's add some space to it. Just grab this, throw it in here. We need to find the exact layer. So this here is, we need to go in the HSV, put the saturation way down, put the brightness way up. These are on B1. This means that is in, let's put this in B2. They are also all in B2, so let's go, let's disable link controls from here. Go ahead and move these down. So we have enough space for this. What am I actually going to do is delete all of this. This is so I can go to browser, create a new template. There we go. There we go. Now, additionally didn't even know what they were like a year ago. Before then, to learn them, I made an entire Geometry Dash level. It goes under the name of Moonbase. Then I learned that system. And it's honestly a game changer for efficient level creation. Now look! Look, I messed up these corner pieces. However, we can see how many of them are even wow. Now, as enabled link controls, we link it, all of these together. Paste color, and there we go. Quite a silly mistake to make, but here we are. There you go. I think it actually looks decent now. With the mistake of having this guy not move over just yet. So, so, so the way this texturing is done, but it just looked much better. It looks much better if this is red, but we can actually. So, I think this looks much cleaner, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Only adjust the background, so let's adjust the ground. Why can't I select shit?
Wo hast du den Docken angezogen? Super. Soll ich mir mal Licht ausmachen? Du kannst Rolle hochmachen. Es ist keine Sonne heute.
Okay.
Ja. So, und dann kannst du hochmachen. Es ist keine Sonne. Kommt überhaupt keine Sonne.
Don't talk to me right now. Don't talk to me, little idiot. I know my doesn't want me to call her an idiot, even though she is one. Right in the middle ground. For some reason the ground wasn't applied properly. So move it over a little bit. Oh wow, it worked. Not even from here from the brief moment of bloody tell that shows what it is. What? No! Applying unnecessary pressure. I quickly had to fix. Fine. Then I was like, just pull this up. No! And the lighting is too unpredictable. I don't want the company stand up and pull the curtains up just due to the weather change. No one does this, you idiot. Why can't I select anything? Like have so many objects layered on top of each other. 2025 was a really good year. However, it is actually over. The Geometry Dash level editor is replaced stuff. Why is it selecting the wrong object each time? Why? I'm actually keeping a copy of both on top of the page. Why is it behind? It was not a good year for a lot of different sort of stuff. You see, Google wanting to kill indie games entirely on their platform. That's what I'm gonna word it as, even though it's not exactly, but unverified developers will soon be unable to upload to, yeah, will unable to provide Android apps, which is very bad, as every indie developer starts like that, which is not a good sign to see. Why is Google just overstepping entirely as developer identity verification, which is a process I am not going through myself? So in some time, my Android apps will become unusable on new Android devices. I can't do anything out of the box to fix it, as I do not want to go through developer verification. Straight up, I don't. I think this looks good or looks much better now. I know the amount of objects here. Just select one of them and just move them to each separate layer so I don't have to worry about them. There we go. Now I can select whatever I need to select. Let's get rid of this. There we go. Some reason some of these had object 400, root 400, but there we go. What do I do next? You have the saw blade. I'm actually moving the saw blade at a different location for me to decorate first. Whoa! So now instead of placement for death cards and cards of saw blade. So I'm putting this one in place. I'm taking the shrink tool, lining them up perfectly. I'm going down to levels and oh, may have gotten a brilliant idea. Not to have them animate, so. Do you get my idea? Mm, wow. Oh, let's look at. Wow. Now we need to reload. Oh, that looks good! This looks so good! Let's set up the low detail though. I haven't set up the LDM the most, but high detail. So if you're in low detail mode, all you get is the top level. How about the for let's do these. This will be allowed in, and the rest will be set to high detail. I think I did a really good saw blade replacement for this. I think this is it. Smoothing over to the next layer though. Oh, it absolutely is. Is a hitbox the same? It is not so. All of those. So for these, they are made no touch. Also, give it the group. And it is. Wow! Looks so good! I really, really like the saw blade. It's very clean. Let's set up a low detail mode. So, uh, low detail mode. I have an idea. Set color 82 to copy color of the background. FF00BA is the color to set this to. So now we need a trigger to disable this. So group 7, which this will be 207 by once this was complete in the actual part. "207" and not have expand no detail mode. This is no detail of the level. The sound blades are nice and detailed. I think I did overly detailed them, but then the saw blades look good, so there's no need to make them low detail. And how does this look like? It's just trying to glow, which is the thing that I do in low detail mode. Let's go and target another pretty nasty cause of lag in levels. Take them and put them in the high detail mode. All of them are gone. This is a low detail experience. Still pretty good. I didn't think I ended up the most common causes of lag. So we have blending glow that is just converted to glow. And then we have in the blending, then we have particles that do not happen. Upload a copy to the server. So So now I think I'm done with for the building process from now. So I mean this is a very basic part. What can I really do here without over decorating? Oh, I forgot something. One little slip up. Uh, it is those spikes. So let's go ahead. Enable layer locking. This is everything that isn't the layout. You see, they have hitboxes. Some of them have hitboxes. Now, none of them have the hitboxes. Does mean that these spikes lose hitboxes, but we can manually repair them ourselves to fully result in. Now, this is the final version before more scenes are made through the part. This is how the part will be. By the way, this block here. This block here can be removed at any time. I actually have an idea of what to do with it. Move it in the gameplay and enable the no touch flag on this block. So people know of its existence. So the guy that's gonna merge the guy that's merging can actually see this block. The part does change the gameplay a little bit. It's here. You can see a little bit more ground than you're supposed to. However, that comes from the shortcomings of this ground part. And so, now it is time to refactor workspace. This part is a mess to begin with, and let's start cleaning it up. Let's fully select every single object that is part of the gameplay, and you can see I used 7 groups for this. Apply the custom part. There we go. Let's go back in the level. Every object has already been highlighted. Why can't I highlight stuff? There we go. There we go. We need to shift them. The 200. So now we fully abide by the color, by the group, by the rule of groups used. And you see the level plays just fine. We now need to shift all of the color channels around. I've been working on my. I commonly create and provide prototypes of stuff. Color 10 is used somewhere. Uh, Color 10 is utilized somewhere. Where exactly? Not like I can not like you can filter on anything. But I haven't yet logged into that mega hack, that's why I'm not using it. I don't have a hack line installed. Ow. You'll see shortly that, yay, I haven't actually yet logged into anything. Haven't yet logged into Mega Hack as I haven't yet decided to get it, as I have to buy it. Wrong level! What? What the? This is not the level. Timings looks normal. Like I actually made backups since I very much have to restore from a backup. Why? Why? I do need not just reset when you reload the game. Yes, I do need to shift those groups colors again.
Ja, sag mal, ist ja immer noch stockduster bei dir. Mach doch mal bitte die Rolle hoch.
Ist nicht dunster.
Dann mach doch mal ein bisschen, du musst doch ein bisschen Tageslicht reinkriegen.
Oh, hier da.
Ich hab mal eine Frage. Könntest du mal kurz mit Cosmo rausgehen?
No! Nee.
Wieder los. Ich wollte mal Biathlon.
Oh, I did that yesterday. Do you really need it? You do not need to watch sports. So, that edit is a mess right now. Look, not just at these buttons, these 5 buttons, right here, are just grayed out. Can you hear me? So, let's go to the FAQ let's go here to this page. Not just that the supporter thing on its own was so greedy for his Zapod to even consider doing. That is greed on its #1 spot, the support thing. The thing. Exclusive features. Let's see. This is, by the way, straight up lying. One letter more not updated. Look, July 6th this year, and it still hasn't been made free. They accidentally made a developer mode impossible to access. So, something this thing, unsupported only, is just straight up lying into your face because hey, Zapod is an idiot. That is the reason why. They are so dumb that they haven't changed this yet. Even though they just do fraud right in your face. As this is the perfect consideration of fraud, and in my opinion, Zapod should just be banned from uploading to Geode. As what he did was lie, and it is gotten very bad. It is I know he's like very much involved with Geode, but then he does stuff that is this bad. It might have even been straight up illegal too. Yeah, this might just be illegal as well. I don't know, but But considering that this is for half a year now, and nothing has happened. Yeah, coming soon. Soon is not 6 months. It's like a week or two, but not 6 months. Maybe a month, but not 6 months. On top of it, you're saying use to get exclusive features. It's free for everyone. No! You're lying! This description here should just be removed entirely. As this is just straight up lying. Also, this profile should be removed from Ko-Fi. Remember, his safeguard is lying in the meta edit mode to get money out of people. Let me rise to this page. Let me pull the quest here. Now I actually read pull requests here. Let's look at something. They thought just disappears for months at a time. She's like the worst guy to handle a project like this. Since he just disappears for months. But look, this is not being maintained properly. Straight up it isn't. And it is so bad. Like that your student does not matter. The guy responsible of a project like this needs to have enough free time to be able to maintain it. And maintaining project at least push out an update. At least go through your pull requests. Unlike, doesn't just go through stuff like pull requests. Look, the last time anything has been merged was on July 2nd. That is embarrassing. Look how little is being done here. And that edit is still a piece of shit. It is better than the main edit, than the default editor, but it's still not good. But you have to use it as it's much better than much better editor improvement. However, it is still not a good mod. As one, I think that drives me up the most is the supporter features. That the moment you announced it, should have just pushed the update to make them free. These changes should have happened today, not like soon. I'm saying like the next update. So, there are multiple grades I have with Geode as a whole. One thing, just pull up the tag menu. This paid tag, that should have never been a thing. Why? Paid mods is something very scummy, and it's just not ethical in the slightest. And that is why most game developers actually make it not even legal to make paid mods. That is the reason why. And Geo should take action and just get rid of this tag altogether and force MegaHack to be free as why on their laptop you can also actually do something about this paid mods problem. There have been barely any mods that are paid, but there are two. And then the collab is another one. Look, this is bad. Paid mods shouldn't be a thing. Straight up. Why can't you just make a private server? But I think it doesn't. It takes some money. So, the problem with mods like this is that they cost money. This is the main problem I have. My stance on game mods or game modifications in general is purchases. I'm gonna be forbidden. That is my personal stance on paid mods. That it shouldn't even be a thing to begin with. So I don't get why Geode allows them. Most game publishers do not allow paid mods. And that is the good reason why. As one, we don't trust those people with their money. This is the major problem I have. These are Geode here. Paid mods is a bad idea. And they're just one is externally managed. Of course, Geode will not be able to handle it internally, but then don't even bother. Get rid of this fucking tag. So enforce these mods to be free. It also includes MegaHack. And Absolute is like the king of Geometry Dash mod development. He was the first guy to do it. But then this doesn't excuse MegaHack to be paid. Straight up it does not. I'm looking at here as one. Paid hack clients is the problem for MegaHack and for Editor Club. Just look. Stripe is a payment processor. Let's go and open this up. This needs to be taken down. $888. Stuff like this is why I dislike paid mods. This is horrible. There is nothing new. So, if anyone has tried to leave this, which they will not, something this should just be taken down. As like nothing is gonna happen. This tag is gonna stay there. Even though it definitely shouldn't be. As mod developers and not people that are responsible. We've already seen how irresponsible HJPod is for maintaining MetaEdit, as no changes have been pushed since July. That is just not good. One, the active pull request. Look, that reopen requests right now. They're open since August, and nothing was done about them. Let's see here. Oh, it did do something. However, it's still open for some reason. Why? In my opinion, MetaEdit should just be taken down of the platform entirely. As the biggest problem with MetaEdit on Geode right now is one, nothing is done to fix this. Imagine the stop.